The woman tapped her cheek with her fingers in a steady rhythm. She was using Morse code to talk to the death row prisoner in court. She asked the man how she could rescue him. The man received the message. He quickly replied by blinking his eyes. Because the information was too much, the woman immediately wrote everything down with a pen. By the time they finished sending messages, the trial had also ended. The man was sentenced to be executed in 3 days, but he was not afraid at all, because just now, he and the woman had come up with a brilliant escape plan. The man was a famous thief. That night, the woman followed his instructions. She came to a wall. She found the specific brick. She gently pushed it inward. The wall slowly rose. Behind it was a luxury car. She got in and drove straight to the next location. When she saw the road sign for 37 kilometers, she pulled the car over. Right away, the mountain turned into a door. It slowly opened, and the car drove into the tunnel. Inside was a huge space. She entered the safe's password. The safe popped open immediately. Inside was a pile of cash and bottles of colorful chemicals. The woman picked up the yellow and green ones. These were the ones the man had asked for. She was going to use them to break him out of prison, but she still needed to find one key person, the Minister of Justice. This man was corrupt and used his power for personal gain. He was also a womanizer. Because the woman was beautiful, he had always wanted her. Now that she came to him on her own, he could not wait to shut the door. But the woman asked him to prove how much he loved her. The minister swore he would do anything for her. The woman picked up a newspaper on the desk. She saw the news about the man going to the guillotine. She said she was curious about this legendary figure and wanted to see him before he died. The minister refused right away. After all, the man was a death row inmate. But then the woman gently brushed her nose against his. The minister gave in at once. He agreed, but only if he could go with her. The woman smiled. That was exactly what she wanted. That same night, they arrived at the prison. The minister gave a random excuse, saying he needed to question the man. Soon, the three of them entered the interrogation room. 7 minutes later, the minister walked out coldly. He said the man was like a piece of wood and said nothing. The warden replied that the man had not spoken a word since entering prison. The next day was the day of execution. The guards cut the collar of the man's shirt and led him to the guillotine. Even at that moment, the man's face showed no emotion, as if this had nothing to do with him. Seeing how strange the man acted, the chief suddenly realized something was wrong. He remembered the human skin masks found at the man's house. Feeling something was off, he rushed forward to stop the execution.